Have you got anything else for us?
No. Why don't we talk about the project where
The Australian,
this belongs to?
the Australian exclusive project. Do you want to talk about that?
Yep. So we've been building, or you've been building to start with Tony Gray, the Fiat Abarth 1000. And that's why we've got this engine here. So there it is. There's a box.
There's the box for
part
it.
one of the build is already live. Part two will be going live next week. And we'll be showcasing each part of the build as we go along.
Can you hear that?
What's that? I can't hear that. What is that?
It's a pretty empty box.
Oh, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it's a
That's
pretty empty
because
box.
most of it is already built. And where is it?
A little bit of it is built.
There, look at that.
How cool is that?
So we changed the color scheme a little bit. We made it a bit
Changed it from
brighter.
clear.
Well, yes.
It did come clear.
It did come
So
clear.
it is pretty a change
Yes.
from
So
the way
the box art. So this part of the box art is pretty similar, but we did put a lane flake in it. Now, what's a lane flake?
the lane flake is PS53 for those that don't know.
Really? So
And it's got a black cap, which is deceptive because it's not black paint or tinted in any way, shape, or form.
no. So
It's-
maybe that's so it's easier for you to visualize what lane flake is.
Because that. Yeah, look at the little speckles of paint.
Yeah. So it's got all these fleck in multicolors that comes out.
And you can see through the blue
Yeah.
there.
That's right. You can see the little edges just poking through.
See?
So that's had a couple of coats of lane flake just sprayed across.
And it looks really good to the in natural light outdoors.
Sparkles.
Yeah, but we're not. It's pretty subtle.
Mm.
It's pretty subtle indeed.
Yep.
Much like myself.
And then the orange parts here, on the box art, it was white.
Yes.
So we've gone orange. So this is a 9 steps orange.
It's 9 steps orange, commonly referred to as PS62,
That's right.
pure orange.
So as you can see right there.
Definitely.
Same.
Yep. Color coded like we
We're going
meant.
around the track.
Color coded like we meant it.
You're not going to miss this at all.
The rest of the car was painted in PS32,
That's right.
which is Corsa Grey.
That's right.
And that's really good because it's got some body parts and additional parts that we didn't actually have to repaint,
No, that's right.
if you will.
So what do you got there? So we've got the engine cover.
And this is still a work in progress. So
It
this
is.
will all go together. It's actually going to hit the track this Sunday
So
anger.
here,
In anger. Well, in anger. It's going to have Tony Gray driving it. So it's probably going to dawdle about.
Dawdle. So there's the
Bouncing-
engine cover.
bouncing
So
off
we didn't
boards.
bother painting the Coors Grey on that because
No.
the plastic it was molded in was a perfect match
We
anyway,
raw
as you can
dogged
see.
it. That is the color of the molded plastic.
Perfect.
We did put a little bit of lame flake on it, just
Yeah. So quick
for a bit
lane
of
flake
continuity,
and also some gloss clear just to bring back the luster.
and some panel lines. Oh, I luster.
Oh yeah, the panel
I
lines. Yeah.
luster for this.
You like panel lines, don't you?
Sort of. I've discovered it.
Yeah.
I have recently discovered it when I saw the shenanigans that you modelers get up to with your engines.
Well, look at that. Okay, so
Texture. It looks cast. It doesn't look like that was the raw, shiny blue plastic that this is.
it was.
It's not now.
No.
It looks
No,
like a
not at
rusty
all.
pipe. And BJ, the model master, when he's not bending air with airbrushes,
Just pull this out a bit.
he's mixing up concoctions of beautiful color palettes. Even got furry bits on the air filters.
Yeah, so we flocked that, didn't we?
Flopped it.
Yep. So it looks like the sponge-covered trumpets
It's
on
got some
the.
ignition leads. It's got a subsidiary fuel line. Looks really good. I really like it.
So I just put a flat clear over this not that long ago, and that's taken all the luster off those stickers because otherwise those stickers would have been super shiny. It looked fake. It looks painted on now, right?
I still luster for it.
Yeah. There we go. So what was the prerequisite for the exhaust? It was meant to be a worn,
Weathered.
white-coated.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of them seem to be painted white
Mhm.
back then.
Yep.
But we didn't want it to be like showroom fresh because there's no way after 5 minutes on track. I mean, I know it looks nice and shiny now, but it's definitely not going to maintain that way.
No,
It's not just going to be a shelf queen, this car. It's going to be played with.
that's right.
It's going to have a story to tell.
That's right. So
And
that-
how
that
does
was-
it go in? Show how it goes into
Oh,
the
you
car.
want to see how it goes in? Hang on. Let's just get that back out.
And this is how it's going to be played with.
Sits in there like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you put the boot lid on. The boot lid's going to be attached.
Yep.
In the upright position.
That's it. But while it's there, so
and
it's
it has
going to be
these struts as well, yeah?
That's right. So they're going to help support the boot lid. Yeah.
And that will go something like that.
So that will be double-sided taped, but you're going to make it a bit more permanent.
I'll probably sugar it.
Yeah.
I'm reluctant not to put nuts and bolts. But yeah, so we've got struts.
Yep.
Look at that.
So from the front, looks like that. Coolidge. How good is it? Adds so much to it.
So, and the stickers are not 100% done. There's probably about 60 or 70% of the stickers on there.
Mm.
So we'll hopefully get it finished for Tony to take it on Sunday. Last week we showed the build, didn't we?
We did.
We did show the build, so it was just the body that had to be done. You have seen the progress. So look out for the episodes as they get released. It's been one of our most popular builds. Very entertaining.
Can't believe how much the engine actually hangs out of there.
It'll probably be on the floor after a lap. But anyway.
Well, as long as it looks okay now.
That's right.
That's right.
Nah, that's all cool. Part of it. It's actually really strong. It's not a delicate piece. Like, I'm sure the ignition wires are quite delicate.
Mm.
But
the rest of it's pretty beefy.
It's chunkamunka.
Chunkamunka, as we say.
People say.
Mm.
Very cool.
Yep, it's come along really nicely.
Good work, BJ, on that. Did really well.
Well, you did most of it. So you built the chassis with Tony.
Yep.
And then what did I do? I masked up the body, painted a little bit, painted up the engine. And then that's pretty much ready for this weekend.
We took turns at rattling the can, giving a bit of Mexican backhand and going forth.
What are we going to do? You're going to trim off the...
I don't know.
Or leave them like that?
I don't know. No, you sort of... you have to trim them. I have to trim them, but I sort of do like the aesthetics of a new TAMIYA build with them sticking up to the sky. No, I think they pay for it. I think they get cheaper by the meter with TAMIYA. No?
Well, they give it a bit of protection too.
It's a car stand.
Mm.
No?
Mm. So we don't have to worry about the roof getting scratched.
No. So a huge thank you to Tony Gray, TAMIYA Australia, and yeah, everybody who helped out. See it at Geelong this weekend.
It's looking good. So if you would like one of these, just go to the website. I think we'll put our links up.
Yes.
We can always put another link up to get notified when they arrive. And they shouldn't be that far away now.
No, they should be the next fortnight or so.
But very cool. Brand new chassis, old school body, but how cool is the body? So it gives you a chance to do a bit of scale modeling. It just looks cool. Look at the flares. I mean, and look at how they've got the radio in the front. Didn't really fit, so they just slapped in the front in this big, I don't know, what do you call it? Extension. With pipes going down the back. Yeah, that's right. And the decals at the back are really classy too. So it actually gives it that pressed metal look.
Yeah. No, it's really nice. Wipers. It's a really cool little car. For, you know, something that's going to retail for $250 or whatever, in that ballpark, you get a lot of value for your money in a really nice little build. Yeah. I mean, it's not a race car per se, but you can race anything.
Well, that's right.
You know?
And as it showed, you know, people will discover as they watch the build how interesting the design concept of this chassis is.
And you won't get bored of it because you can make it rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive,
high motor,
be all sorts. So you can bet that TAMIYA is going to build 1,000 bodies on this.
1,000?
Well, this one, they've even just re-released the old MO2 one. So this body shell's been around since 1995.
Right.
So they can re-release all the old ones, the new ones. This is the new MO chassis of the future. MB01.
Definitely done a really good job. Really like that.
Very cool.